What's going on, everybody? Kenny Dubs here with another Atelier Reslieriana video. Now, I got a request to cover the Green Orb stage, and it took me a little bit before I was able to complete it with 3 stars. I'd frequently been able to complete it with 2 stars, so let's just get into it. This is the team I'm using here. You can probably get away with swapping Judy out for another tank and Medidu for another healer. I don't think these two are really necessary. What is necessary, though, is the item mode I'm using. I'm actually using 2 Draken elixirs and a war powder. The Draken elixirs, the ally with the highest magic attack deals 60% more burst skill damage for 2 turns. That's going to be very important for how we're going to go about clearing this. And as for if you don't have Judy or Medidu, because everyone else is a free unit, there's another tank down here that you can use. You might not even need a tank to be quite honest. I think Monica's a tank, but there should also be Linka should also be fine, I think, as well. I'm not entirely sure about that, but Monica does have like the same kind of abilities that Judy has. They're a bit worse because you get the evasion you get is 100%, but it's less for 2 attacks. So you can make use of Monica here instead. And then as for Medidu, Medidu's just kind of here because I use her in my basic team anyway. Again, you could probably use like Tess over Medidu, or if you have Totori, that should work as well. Again, these are just the characters that I've been using, so there is that. And as you can see here, I'm also underpowered. So without further ado, let's get into the stage. All right, so here comes the hard part. I think when I got my first complete run of this, I had 2 red panels over the enemies to make sure that my Judy could live. So you're gonna have to reset a few times for this. But before I reset here, I do want to make note of the burst panel, because this strategy relies on nuking it down with the AoE nuke for with Resna here. You can see here Resna does actually quite a bit of damage already here with her burst, and then with the 2 Draken elixirs I have, multiplying it by a lot more damage and the crit rate up, I can do a significant chunk of damage. But because I don't like this layout, I'm going to start over. Alright, this is a decent start. I think I might be able to work with this. I don't have 2 red panels over the enemies, but I do have 1 red panel over the enemies, and I do have a burst lined up on Resna here, which is what I want. You're going to need to pay attention to the turn order down here to see how you're pushing turns back and things like that. I think I want to attack B first here. Hopefully this run goes well, because I had to reset already a few times for this. And you see right here what I was mentioning. If you click, like I click S1 with Shally here, and you can see like it changed her turn order down here. Now Shally has the burst, but if I click her S2, Resna still has the burst, which is what I want to happen. So this is something that's probably going to be much more important for the harder content. You can see there my my Judy took a lot less damage. Well, say a lot less because you don't actually know how much damage my Judy usually takes, but does this change anything? Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm actually kind of worried here, but I should be able to be okay because I did get 1 red panel on them. I don't think Judy will die. Okay, Judy didn't die. My Judy just barely lived, as you saw there. So and I think now if I hit B, that knocks it. Okay, that's bad. I could work with this. That's not too bad. But I wanted to be able to have Resna and keep her. Because you should die there. That gives you another turn there. Now I'm going to do that to you. Actually, no, this works out fine because Resna gets the burst panel here, which is exactly what I want. Real quick, I just want to show how much damage it'll do. See, B will die. It'll do quite a bit of damage to them. But now if I do this, I use all 3 of these, and you actually end up keeping your burst panel like this. But the real kicker is that you take the next panel as well. So now you see, I will basically take out A. I'll take out A, basically A, take out B. I'm still not sure if this run is actually going to go as well as I need it to. If I could get some crits, that'd be great. Resna can get another burst here if I keep up like this, so I'm actually going to... This is actually really, really good. I think if I just S2 with everyone, I'm pretty sure Resna gets another burst, and that will basically seal the stage for me, because the Draken Elixir lasts for 2 turns. Just want to make sure. Yep. Okay, so we're going to... Okay, you would die. Get more damage on you, just to make sure. I'm swapping the turn order a little bit because I do want to make sure that I end up taking them out instead of like potentially not killing them with this and then having to do it again. Okay, good. So as you can see, the main strategy is to basically nuke with Resna here, and it's really thanks to the Draken Elixirs that I'm able to make use of that. And I do have to give a quick shout out to Angela, Atelier Angela. Angela is a speedrunner that I like to watch for Atelier games in general, but it was because of Angela's suggestions in some of their content that I was able to find about the Draken Elixirs, because I was still trying to nuke things down with Resna because she has an AoE burst, but without the Draken Elixirs, I don't think the strategy would have been possible. But there it is, 3-star on the green stage. Hopefully that helps some of you out. I still need to go back and do some of the other ones to 3-star as well. If you're curious about seeing any of those, just let me know. I will. I'll try my best to cover more content on this game. I guess one last thing I did want to note: if you don't have War Powder just yet because you're not done with the story, so what I was using before actually was I was using Dark Waters. I was using Dark Waters and 2 Dark Waters and a War Powder. I'm actually not sure if 2 Dark Waters stacks. I assume that they do because these stack. But yeah, I was using Dark Waters alongside the War Powder. And what Dark Waters do is enemies your team 15% more magic attack skill damage for 2 attacks. So this is for like your entire team, as opposed to the Draken Elixir. The Draken Elixir is ally with the highest magic attack, so you might have to fine-tune your team a little bit if you're trying to nuke down with Resna, because I actually had to lower the magic attack of my Verona. Right, like if I go here, you see 558 here. Where's my Verona? Verona is 556. I had to change my Verona's Memoria because the card I had on her before gave her a lot more attack than my Resna. You see my Resna right now has on the Ryza card, which gives her 23% more magic. So I had to do a little bit of fine-tuning with that as well. I didn't show my gear either. This is the gear that I use. I just used some fire staffs on there. I also made use of the hot-blooded bandana. And like you can see the gear that I'm using here. The Nightshade, I got pretty good skills on this. Gives 8% attack skill damage to attackers, and I also have skill power up and magic boost up 4, which is very, very helpful. I'm not sure if these 2 matter for the for clearing the stage. I got the angel ribbon because the angel ribbon is a pretty good accessory. It also gives me speed, which allows me to like speed tune my team a little bit more, because I want my breakers to go before my, you see, my resonance speed is 256. Chalet's a little bit slower. Generally, you want your breakers to go first to make things a little bit easier, but it worked out in that stage that I didn't have to do that. But yeah, that's it for this video. Like I said, hopefully it helps you out. If you have anything else you want to see, let me know. I'll do my best to try to cover it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.